Hello, everyone. I just came on for a minute. I don't even know if this thing is working. Hold on. Okay, I don't see the little bow moving. Okay, there it goes. Anywho, I just came on for a minute to speak on some things real quick because I just feel like I should. Anyways, I don't usually get into this beef sector thing unless it's like something that really interests me. And I am a friend of Munch Bar, and she is known in the beef sector. And I've been going through some chats lately, and I've just been, looking at some stuff. And I was listening and watching some chats, and her name came up as a topic, and one of them, hey, Adelina, hey, just read my book. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Um, I was listening and sitting in the bushes in the chats where she was in, and I posted it on my community tab too. Hi, VP, how are you? Thank you for coming. I posted it on my community tab and stuff, and she had people coming at her because I guess they said that she was trolling around and making troll between people and stuff like that. And I really think that this girl is a young girl. I think that she's a child. I don't even think she's 25 like she says she is. Because in the video that I recorded and put it on my community wall, she said, "I'm just a kid." And a kid is not 25 years old. A kid is not going to say, "I'm just a kid," if they're 25 years old. 25 years old is not a kid. And the way she talks and the way that she does things, it just reminds me of a little girl. Hey, Pooh, how are you? Thank you for coming. Um, yes, Adelina, I really do think that she's a child. The way that she communicates, the way that she comprehends, it's all childlike behavior. And the way that they were coming at her, like that really just touched me for some reason. I don't know. Like people, they need to realize things before they start assuming or just jumping on a bandwagon because other people are saying things about somebody. Like I've been like associating with her for a minute. Like I'll go in the chats and say, "Hey, Munch Munch," because she is a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl, and I think that her intentions are not malicious. Or hi, Levy, thank you for coming. I don't think that her intentions are like, you know, for bad intentions. I think that she's just trying to, mingle like the rest of us and get to know people and, just get involved in the YouTube streets. And it's unfortunate that she got involved so deep into these streets like that to where, people are starting to realize things are, they're starting to put her on the radar because she's in a lot of chats and she involves herself on a lot of panels and doesn't have, a channel of her own. That's what they were saying, you need to get a channel of your own and stop hopping on panels. But that girl has every right to hop on any panel that she wants to. If the person lets her up, if the host lets her up on that panel, she has the right to go up there. Like who is somebody else to tell her that she don't have a right to get up on a panel? um, unless she has a Michelle voice, but actions are strange for an adult. Yeah, true. Hey, Doughboy. Hello, thank you for coming by. I almost screwed up your name. Sorry. Hey, Lady Lux, the Lioness. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Um, but that just like really took me back when I was hearing that one lady get up there and she was like, "Hey, Marianne, how are you?" She was up there like cross-examining her and leading the witness, somebody said, because she said she used to be a lawyer and she knows how to do that, cross-examination or, and, that interrogation stuff like that or whatever. But it's like they were baiting her into saying stuff that she wasn't even a part of, or she didn't even, I guess, comprehend what they were trying to get her to say or, to admit to. And I'm like, I'm watching the whole thing and I'm like, damn, like, this is crazy. Like, if this is a child, then you shouldn't be talking to nobody's child like that. You shouldn't be, like, y'all need to really be careful on who y'all be talking to and the way y'all be talking to them. Hey, Ready Red, how are you? I don't know how to spell Michelle, the baby voice. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, she's a child. I'm really pretty sure she is because she said it plain out. And that was 8 months ago that video was done. And I hope I don't get flagged for it because I had to take it off someone else's page and post it on mine. But it was just a little second of it. But I was listening to that one too. Lady Luck said, I thought she was a child too or something else. She just want to belong. I was told today she was a grown woman gamer. Well, I don't know. I'm like I was because when she said she was 25, I was like maybe, okay, maybe. But when I heard her, when I listened to a few other lives and I went to a different chats that she was on the panel, I'm like, no way, this can't be a grown woman. And if she is a grown woman, obviously, like she's not mentally capable of, you know, comprehending grown, conversations or whatever. I don't know. But the way that she was talking and the way that she was, and making those noises and stuff like that, only a child does stuff like that. So I'm like, this has to be a child. And it just broke my heart the way that they were all coming at her. And, I mean, I like a lot of people on here, but damn, like, y'all don't need to gang up and ambush somebody. Like, they said it's definitely not an ambush. But to me, I was even getting uncomfortable just watching that. I was like, man, golly. Like, my anxiety was through the roof just watching, and I wasn't even saying anything. I'm just sitting back watching and listening. Someone help me out with the spelling. You good? Hey, the portal, how are you? Thank you for coming. Um, the one they made a movie about that. Michelle sounds like a child until she sings. Yeah, she do got a little voice, but you do know she's a grown woman. You could tell she's a grown woman by the way that her mannerisms and her looks, of course, and the way that she articulates her words and all that. But this girl right here, just not even being able to see her or the way she moves or anything, you can just tell it's childlike behavior. It's like that's got to be a child. And I don't know, I just feel like so bad for her. I feel like I just wanted to just go up there and snatch her off, like, girl, get down. But then when she went over to another live later on, after all this stuff was said and done, she went to another live and she got back on the panel again. I'm like, girl, don't go up there. And they were already heated. They were already mad at her. So when she came up there, of course, she got cursed out and she got blocked and shut off that live. And then I went to go look and see where she was. And I guess she shut her channel down again. I don't know. They are mean and cruel on these panels. Yeah, sometimes they can really be cruel. And I mean, I just wish that there was somebody there to just, kind of be on her side a little bit, just a little bit. So, because I don't care if you are an adult or you are a child, nobody deserves to be treated like that at all, you know. Right. I've seen some things in the chat that were very childlike. So I wonder if she's a child or she's just flat out liar that's deflecting. Either way, I say take the mod stick and move on. Something not right. Either way. Hey, super chat, super chat. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say that because I feel like Munch Bar she has a good heart. Like, if you just talk to her and, have a conversation with her, she's a sweet girl, like everything that I know about her, that I have, noticed about her in chat rooms, she's always been sweet to me. She's always been respectful of people but I mean, when I listened to a few lives, like, I'm not gonna lie, she was saying that she was taking screenshots and recordings of people and sending it to other people, which you can't do that. Like, when you do that, you're leaving a paper trail behind you because people are going to save what you send them. People are going to use it against you later on. Like, you got to be really careful on what you do on here. It's a lot of different personalities, a lot of different people, and a lot of different beliefs on here. So you got to kind of be careful what you do and how you present yourself on here because people are watching. Even if you don't think nobody's watching, there's eyes and there's ears everywhere. Like, there's not 12 people typing in this chat right now, but there's 12 people in here. So there's always somebody listening and watching. So you got to be careful what you say and what you do on here because it can come and bite you in the butt later on. Like, I just don't understand why people don't get that. Like, and didn't Munch Bar fall out with Decop? I don't know. Super chat. We're gonna have a live later on at Decop's live tonight, and we're gonna see if we can get her to come over there and talk. I don't know if she shut down her channel or not because I can't find it now when I punch in her name. I don't see anything popping up. And I was seeing her pop up, but she did say something about shutting her Google account down. And damn, like it shouldn't even get that far that you want to shut your account down over YouTube. Come on now. Like nobody pays your bills. Nobody is, taking care of you financially. So why do they get to have the choice of you having a Google account or a YouTube, Facebook, whatever, Twitter account if you want to? You should be able to come on here and say whatever the hell you want to say as long as you ain't on here bullying, harassing, doxing, just doing the most. But as far as freedom of speech, I think it pretty much covers when you're on here, you can say whatever you want to say as long as you're just not getting into the nitty gritty. But if you want to get in conversations, you want to jump on panels, you want to give your opinion, that's fine. I don't think she should go on any lives no more. No shade, in my opinion, whatever the reason is. I'll look out for D Cop's chat tonight. Then okay, yeah, we should be on there tonight later on. Um, Let me see. She's either not all there or a child or a liar with the baby voice. Be careful. Period. Right. Adelina, I mean, yeah, I mean, because I don't want to be mean or anything. I don't want to say anything mean because I really, really, really think that a lot of people that were in that chat were jumping on the bandwagon. They don't even know this girl, but they was on jumping in, and they were giving their opinion about her, and they were being very, very cruel to her, and they wouldn't let her get an edgewise like word out edgewise. And when she did, they were all like, rah 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 rah, see, And every time this girl said something, it was like it was used against her. Like, damn, are we in a hot seat or what? Like, I mean, let her get her words out. I know that it's not right for you to go playing both sides. You can't straddle the fence because pretty soon that fence is gonna break. You straddle it long enough, and you're gonna have to fall on one side or the other. So, for her to be straddling the fence, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with going and speaking for someone else because you don't know somebody else's opinion about a situation. As far as when she said the things that she said for Goddess, no, you can't speak for someone else. Hey, Demetria, thank you for coming by. Simply fine, nigga. Shit, I'ma pull up at the portal. What? Uh, I don't know. She go on any line. Okay, I already read that. Okay. Anyways, Madame 81 was very respectful to her. The chat is the chat, but the circles were spinning. It was a mess all around, for real, for real. Yeah, it was. It really was. It was a mess, and I mean, but it just seemed like somebody could have been the voice of reason. Like even Madame was respectful to her, but still in all, you can tell that she was hurt. You can tell that Munch Bar was hurt. And I'm not making any excuses for her. I'm not saying what she's doing was right. I'm just saying, Dan, cut the girl a little bit of slack because she might be a child. She could be lying and saying she's 25. This girl could be 15 years old on here. And then would you want somebody talking to your child like that? Would you want somebody treating your child like that? I don't care what she does. That's a child. If she is, I'm saying if she is, because nobody is sure. Like she says she's 25 years old, but hey, people lie about their age all the time. So, how are we to know? But I'm not at Munch Bar. Hey, Munch Munch. But what I'm saying is that people just need to be aware of their surroundings when they I was born in 19 okay, so you are 25. Okay. But I heard you earlier on, I think it was 8 months ago on Miss B Town Hester's live, and you said I'm just a child. I'm just a kid. That's what you said. I have it on my community wall if you want to go look. But that's what I was saying. I wasn't sure if you was a child or not. I'm just immature. Oh, okay. Okay. Girl, but I'm gonna let you know right now, straight up for real. You need to quit getting up on them panels. Like you should be able to be aware when people are shunning you when they're not for you, and just stop getting up on the panels because every time you get up there, it's not gonna turn out good. Because you got people already that's already saying their thoughts and they're already gonna be stuck on their decision of not liking you. I told you I was 24 at the time. Oh, okay. Cause way younger than Jerks before. Munchie, that's not for me to decide, girl. But what I'm saying instead of beefing with you, do that. It's all no hate words towards you, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, as far as getting up on them panels and trying to explain your way, trying to explain what you mean and what you said and what you didn't say, that's not gonna do nothing. When somebody got their mindset on something and they are you know, dead set on that and they believe what they believe, there ain't nothing you can say that's going to change their mind at that point. Especially if you got all these people up there and all these people down there that think the same way, they're saying the same thing. And then you got people that have been in the chat with you when you were in other chats and they've seen exactly what you posted and what you said, and they're going by what they've seen. You're not going to be able to convince them otherwise because they've seen it with their own two eyes. I was having a girl moment. Okay, I see. Um, I'm just saying, girl, because I really feel I am not against you. Oh no, I'm not saying you're against me. I'm not saying that at all. It was that 10-hour live. Yeah, girl, I'm not saying that you're against me. This had nothing to do with me. I was saying that as far as you going up on the panels and trying to explain yourself away to them, it's not gonna work because like when you got up on Brianna's panel and you spoke for Goddess, I knew right then and there. I was in the bushes. I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there watching, but I knew right then and there that that couldn't be good. That was going to turn out awful. You know, let's all remember that we really don't know what people have going on. That's true too. That's true too. You're right. What is BGBG gang? Hey, Sippin, how are you? Thank you for coming up. Um, yeah, Munch Bar, I'm not saying that you screwed up because, like I said, you got a right to go on any panel you want to go on. That's a given. Like if the person that is moderating the chat or they're the owner or the host or whatever, and they let you up, that's fine. They let you up. But when you got a whole bunch of other people up there and you got people down in the chat that's giving their opinion, and you already know that it's going to turn out bad when their opinion is not for you, it's against you. So I would just play my role inside the chat and just sit back and watch instead of joining in. You don't have to join in everything somebody's doing on here. Like you don't have to, just because you see somebody talking about somebody, you don't have to go and carry that bone to the next person and let them know that that person's talking about them because it always ends up bad for the person who carried the bone. It really does. I don't care how much these two people hate each other, the one in the middle always gets slapped by both sides. So you got to realize that. Like when they say don't shoot the messenger always gets shot. The messenger is always going to be the one get shot because they standing right there in the middle. If anything start flying, you finna get hit because you right there in the middle. So I'm just saying, be aware that even if you don't know it, there's eyes and there's ears sitting up in them bushes and they watching. And if people delete their lives or private them or something like that, that person can't go back and look and see what you said or how you were saying it. If they do that, and then they're just going to take the person's word that's coming back to them what somebody said, and that's going to make them mad at you. Like I don't know. I'm just saying because I feel really bad for you, girl. And I was just thinking, damn, should I say something? Should I not? But I'm not in this. I can't fight nobody else's battle. I don't have a bone in this fight. So, you know, I'm gonna sit back and just watch. But that was painful to watch, and I really I don't know. Like I said, my anxiety was through the roof when I got done watching that. I was like, girl, like, damn. I mean, especially when it gets to the point where people are trying to talk to you like they're your child, like you're their child. No, 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 no. That's when I would have been like two fingers and a thumb. I'm out of here. Like I'm too cute for this. I holla. Like you can't. You can't entertain everything. You cannot entertain everything. And I'm just saying, like I wouldn't have sit up there that long. I don't care how long the live was and how much I feel like I need to prove myself to these people or I need to clear my name or whatever. I'm not going to sit up there once I'm being disrespectful. I don't give a damn what you think about me at this point. Think what you want to think. I'm out. You ain't going to be able to talk to me like I'm any kind of body. Like I do have standards. I do have morals. I do have respect for myself. You're going to treat me with respect. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. And that's how I go by in my daily life. Like you ain't gotta like me at all, but at the end of the day, you can respect me as an adult. We both adults. We gonna speak like adults to each other. Like I don't know. I'm just saying, like, and then I go to another chat and you're hopping up on that platform. I'm like, girl, no, don't do it. And Decop was in there and she's yelling. She was typing in caps and she was like, Munch Bar, don't go up there. Munch Bar, get down off the panel. Munch Bar, leave the chat. And we're both down there like, no, don't do it, Munch Bar. But you did it anyways. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to leave out for a minute because I was like, I can't do it. And they called me out and lied on me about Mona. I understand that much. I understand. But I'm just saying, like, you can't answer to everything. Like when people do stuff, sometimes you just gotta let it fly because people gonna think what they want to think at the end of the day. Oh, Sippin said, can you give me a summary? I'm just talking about what was going on almost all day today. Munch Bar, I guess she was over in Brianna's chat and they happened to bring up Goddess and was talking about Goddess and Madame, and I guess Bree was streaming Munch Bar's chat, her live, and she was replying to what Goddess and Munch Bar and Madame was saying, or whoever was up there that day, she was replying to it. And Munch Bar came over to Goddess's chat later on, and Goddess called her out on it because Goddess didn't feel like it was right for Munch Bar to be speaking for her, or to be seem like to be taking both sides and telling each person what they wanted to hear. When you go to this chat and you tell that person what they want to hear, then you go back to that chat and tell that person what they want to hear. You can't play both sides, honey. You can't do it. Like if you are Goddess's mod, you are Goddess's mod at the end of the day. If you go into another chat and they're speaking on Goddess, you just sit back and play your role and you speak to everybody, you mingle in a chat. But when it comes to having your own opinion, you really can't. I mean, I know, like I said, you can have your opinion because you've grown, you can do that. But if you don't want to start up no bull crap, if you don't want to be in the midst of mess, if you don't want to be the author of confusion, then you will play your part and just stay out of that and just say, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I like both of y'all. Like I do the same thing because I go inside people's chat all the time. They don't like each other. This just happened to me the other day with Lovely Love. I'm her moderator. She was arguing with somebody else. I went up in a chat, I spoke, and I had gave my opinion about what was going on. I did that too, Munch Bar. And Lovely got mad and hopped all over me for that. She was upset. And she was like, I don't care if you go over there, you my mod, you supposed to ride with me. But at the end of the day, if somebody has an opinion about me, please don't give yours. Just play the part, sit back and, just enjoy your time in the chat, listen, do whatever. But don't give your opinion because then that makes the other person on the other side like, hey, is this person for me or what? Like, what they trying to do here? You playing both sides of the fence? You can't do that. Like, you can't straddle the fence. Even with God, you can't straddle the fence. You're either with him or you're either for him or you're against him. And this is just rules that are out there. I mean, people may not live by them or apply them to their life, but these are rules that are out there for a reason because we must abide by some rules in life. You got to have some restrictions in life, on what you do and how you carry yourself and how you act. There got to be some kind of restriction. But I'm not telling you what to do and how to do it on here because, like you said, you've grown. So I also deactivated my page and I noticed that comment section in live chats too. So basically, don't fight their battles. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Sipping. Yes, 100%. You got it. Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets, how are you? Oh, yeah, and everybody, I hope that y'all come on October the 30th to Lovely Love 50's chat for my birthday. I'm going to have a virtual birthday party. Yeah, because, I don't necessarily really be celebrating my birthday that much, but this one I want to celebrate because I'm just happy to be getting up there in age. And I mean, like before I was always working and I work all the way through my birthday. And this time I have it free. I am free. I don't have to do nothing. So I'm just happy about that too. So let me see. But if she feels like that, I'm a Libra, so I always see both sides in most situations if it's rational. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Damn, her name make me hungry. Who name make you hungry? Munch bar. I'm reading these comments all backwards. Let me see. It's all good. I'm no bully, Munchie. People still have a soft spot for you, sweetie. It'll be okay. I'm glad you cleared that up. Yeah, at the end of the day, Munch Bar, you good. You good in my book, Simply a 7 came for me today. Were you in there? I'm not sure. No, I wasn't in there. I don't go inside Seven's chat because she blocked me. When I first went over there, I was like, I had fell into her chat. I don't know how I got in her chat. You know how they like somebody will share somebody's live or something like that on their community wall, and I guess I clicked it. I clicked on somebody sharing her live on my community wall, and I said, how the hell did I end up in here? Because I just ended up in her chat. Like I just heard her voice and I looked at my phone because I put my phone down, and I said, how the hell did I end up in here? And she said, I don't know, bitch, but you can get the fuck out, and blocked me. And I was like, damn. Like, what did I say or do to you? I just said, how did I end up in? I guess because I used the word hell. I said, how the hell did I end up in here? Maybe she got upset over that. I don't know. But after that, like, if you go down into my lives, you can see I made a live for her, and it's called "To From a Woman to a Bitch." So yeah. Anyways, I don't go over there like that. Laugh out loud. She probably blocked me too, simply sweetheart. She probably did. You know, people be blocking out here. You don't even be knowing they blocked you until you get up in the chat and people talking to that person. You like, hold up, how come I can't see that person? Oh well. Hey D Cop, thank you for coming. Who says I will be her friend just because she food and snacks? She ate food and snacks. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna like I wanted to talk to you on the panel later on at Decop's Munch Bar so we could talk to you about this or whatever. But I was like, man, this is like weighing on my heart. Like, I need to talk to her. And I thought you had deactivated because I didn't see your name pop up when I typed it in. So I said, man, I hope she didn't deactivate her page over this because this is no reason to deactivate your page at all. Lisa J says, I feel bad for Munch Bar. I did too. I did too. I really did. Munch Bar, everything as simply a sweetheart is facts. Just stand in what you say and keep it moving from there if that's the case. Yeah, you know, I mean, you always, no matter what, if you say something, don't be afraid to say it again, no matter who you around. Because that's when people take you on. Your word is your bond. And that's how people see you. They see you on your actions in the way that you carry yourself and what you stick on. And you got to stick to your word. If you can't stick to nothing else, stick to your word. Whatever you say, make it you. You know what I'm saying? Like, be true to yourself. Stick to your word. I don't care who's bashing you, who's getting on your case. I don't care. I said what I said, and I'll say it again. That's what you need to go about, like that on here. Because if you don't, people will catch you up and they will twist it around and they will say, oh, well, you said this earlier and now you over here saying this. And then people don't take you serious and then they start treating you like you ain't nothing. And you don't want to be treated like that. So, I mean, I'm just saying, because you look like a yummy cat. Girl, I need to take my medicine. Okay, Munch Bar. Okay. Right. It is what it is. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, if ever I'm gonna say something, hey Miss TR, I can't see you, but I see them talking to you. I just don't know why that is. That's crazy. But Munch Bar changed her picture. I like her picture. It's cute. Um, I'm just saying, I don't know why some people on this YouTube streets thinks that if you mod for them, you can't ever be in nobody else's chat. You can't go over here, you can't go over there. That's BS. You can go wherever you want to. You can talk to whoever you want to. We all grown out here. We all pay for our own freaking internet, so nobody can't tell us where to go and what to do. But at the end of the day, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, just don't straddle the fence. Because if you straddle the fence, like I said, you're gonna fall on one side or the other. And when you fall on that side, the person on the other side is gonna be pissed off on you and they're gonna come at you. And when you got a lot of people, you got a person that got a lot of people behind them, they all gonna come at you at once. And I mean, you held your own up there. You just stayed up there. You kept talking. I mean, I give you that. Like, cause you know me, I would have heard push that leave button. Like, I ain't got time for this. Bye. But you stayed up there and you fought your battle out, and I give you that much. But at the same time, I just didn't like how they were coercing you into saying something that wasn't necessarily what you were trying to say, and baiting you into admitting things that you had nothing to do with. And I really do strongly believe you when you say you wasn't talking about apple juice in that text. I believe that you were talking about maybe apple pie, because the way you said in apple pie. So I mean, anybody with a logical mind could see that. I mean, you weren't talking about that was your Instagram name. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to, like pick sides or anything, because I just feel like the whole situation was a big old mess. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know if they maybe should have came at you offline, maybe in a private chat or something, so they wouldn't have so many different opinions behind it. But I'm just sitting there shaking my head the whole time, and I'm just doing it like got my head down on my hand, and I'm like shaking my head like, oh my goodness. Like I was literally about to get a headache after the fourth hour. I was like, I got to go get a nap in because this is getting too much. Right? We talked about that simply, and I believe just that part. She said Apple. Yes, Mr. YouTube, I really do too. And because after I seen that, if they wouldn't have pulled out the text, the receipt, I would have been like, damn, did she admit to that? I would have just went off like, damn, I hope that's not true. But when they pulled out their receipt, it kind of went in her favor because of how she texted it. And then on top of that, you couldn't see nothing else on top. Like much farther when you went in there and erased your comments, that right there was the straw that broke the camel's back right there. Like you should never erase your comments. You should have left them up there so they could see what you said above that. Because when you only get one side of the statement, you only get a little bitty piece of it, like people do. And I keep going back to this, the religious thing. But when people do in the Bible, they take one part of it and they take it out of context, but they don't read what's up above it or behind it or below it. They take it out of context and they twist it around. You can really get something misconstrued and you can get really confused over it because you have to read the full picture. You have to know what the full picture is saying. And I mean, like I said, I just feel some type of way about today because it was like, I don't know, it was like you was flying everywhere in these streets, girl, and they was just knocking you, knocking you, knocking you. And I was like, damn, I mean, cut her a little bit of slack. Somebody throw out a lifeline, SOS. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I was just like, damn, this is too much. It's even too much for me, and I ain't even in this. But like I said, you got to be careful because you don't never know who's watching and who might take something out of context and flip it around and spin narratives on it. And I can't go on Munchie after last night. My heart was kind of sad. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. I didn't know parts of it got erased. I'm not apple juice exactly. Um, selective reading. Yes, sipping. It's okay, Munch. You hung in there on your own. That's right. You're pissed with me, simply a sweetheart. No, Munch Bar, not at all. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. I don't feel no different about you than what I felt before this happened. I still feel like you're a sweet girl. I feel like your intentions aren't bad. I just feel like you just got caught up in a situation that just went beyond what it should have went, you know. And like I said, I mean, I have nothing against you, girl. I feel the same way I feel from the day I met you. And I think we met in D Cops Live. So wherever we met at first, now I think it was over there, but I feel the same way. I have nothing against you. I don't look at you any differently, nothing like that. I couldn't really, I couldn't really speak when someone defends my character. I know how that is. I know how that is. You wanna be able to defend yourself and you want to be able to tell the other people about this wasn't me, I didn't do this, I'm not a liar, don't look at me that way. But sometimes you just have to learn when to just fold. You got to learn when to just let it go, let it fly if it don't apply, because these people are vicious. I mean, yes, a lot, some of them they really are, and they don't cut any slack. They're just out to for blood. And sometimes you just have to just let them think what they want to think because at the end of the day, they're going to think it anyway. I mean, you can't change a person's mind when it's set, when it's just set. When they feel some type of way, they're going to feel that way regardless. 1 minute, y'all. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, my screen just went black and I was off the stream. Like, whoa. But anyways, Munch Bar says that's understandable, but they don't matter in the long run. I understand you're 25. Oh no, Sippin says at Munch Bar, that's understandable, but they don't matter in the long run. I understand you're 25, but you eventually become flux fluxless. Learn learn the lesson. I like that word. Learn the lesson and move forward. That's right. That's right, Munch Bar. And we're only telling you this for, just to put a bug in your ear to let you know, because I really feel like you deserve to be able to have, explain yourself fully and go free fire. Go free fire. What's that mean? Twins? Munch Bar says sipping, right. Sipping socialite. Okay. I think I said that right. But twins, what are you talking about? Go free fire. What that mean? Am I slow? Because I don't get it. At the end of the day, everybody gossips. Yeah, they do. You right. But actually, I know some people. I know maybe one or two people on my that I can count on my hand. They don't like gossip, and they be like, "Shoot, I ain't got time to gossip." Because if you're comfortable enough to gossip with someone, you're comfortable enough to gossip about that someone. And I truly believe that. If someone gossips with you, they will gossip about you. I truly believe that. Like maybe not everybody, but a handful of people. Yes, that's true. That is very true. So I just feel like don't be comfortable enough to gossip with me to my enemy to anybody because I don't know if you talking about me either. So. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here for a second and just tell everybody, how I feel about the situation. It's really not that huge of a deal. And Munch Bar, I hope you don't feel stupid about it. I hope you don't feel any type of way about it. I hope you go back to feeling exactly how you feel when you first logged on here because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. It don't matter. Like, let them think what they want to think. Like I said, it's all good. Sippin says this is a sector full of majority women. Of course, everyone running their mouth, right? Right. You put a lot of women in a room and you don't think that they're gonna end up maybe catfighting or arguing or nitpicking with each other. We women, we understand how it goes. Like you can't even if you want to, spend the night with your sister for a week and a half, y'all gonna end up getting into it eventually, with the little nitpicking and tit for tat and all that. So it's just like I don't know, like we all human at the end of the day. We all make mistakes, but we learn from them and move on, like Decop said. So Munch Bar said I wanted them to stop. Yeah, I understand Munch Bar. I understand. I really do. But at the end of the day, like I said, if they don't and if they didn't, then you just move on. You say, hey, I dust my hands from this. It is what it is. I said what I said. I ain't taking it back and I'll say it again. You got to get aggressive. You got to let these people know you ain't nobody to be fooled with. You ain't nobody that you can just pull around like a rag doll. You ain't fitting to be pulling me here, pulling me there. You're not fitting to be jumping all over me, talking to me how you want to talk to me. At the end of the day, I'm still a grown ass woman. I'm still a human. I still deserve respect. Like I said, you know, you got to let these people know you can't let them do that because once they find weaknesses like a lion in a den with raw meat, they hop on, they pounce on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be prey. You can't be prey on here, especially if you involved in this so-called quote unquote beef sector. You have to have tough skin. You kind of have to have skin of a rhino. You have to have that tough skin to where it don't matter what people say. It just the words bounce off you, and it's nothing. It's nada. Like I'm gonna go about my day regardless. I don't care what you feel or how you feel about me. I'm gonna do me. So you got to have that kind of an attitude when you come up on here with so many people. Oh, thank you, lovely love, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna only be on here for about four more minutes. I always try to get on here for at least an hour when I do my lives, and I'm at the 53 mark. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that much far. And like I said, I don't feel no different about you than from the first time I met you. I still feel the same. And I feel like you are a kind, sweethearted person. And I really love your personality. And you've always been respectful and you've always, came in a chat and you speak to everybody. You speak to everybody, you know. And I just don't feel no different than what I feel from the beginning. So Don't worry. Just don't worry about what nobody feels about you. Don't worry. Munch Bar says, I just know got into an issue over an emoji and that's it. Yeah, you know what? I just got into a issue over an emoji. I put that on my community tab about a week ago. This girl got mad at me because she posted something about black people, and I posted a little emoji face, like one of the emoji faces, like where you side eyeing, like okay. And this girl got so mad, she started coming at me with all these N words and this and that, and attacking me and all this, and I just kept putting the laughing emojis, and the more laughing emojis I put, the madder she got more angrier and kept going and going and going until she started private messaging me. She went inside my private message and started messaging me and cursing me out in my private chat. I'm like, girl, go get a life. And then when I block her, she make another name and come at me again in my private. I'm like, stop stalking me, lady. Like, go about your business. I ain't even on that. Like, you really is being a stalker right now. And you say you don't like the black race or whatever, but you sure is up in my mail and you trying to have a conversation. If you lonely and you want a friend, just say that. Jeez, back up. Like, so yeah, I had to put her on blast because she was just doing too much. But I can't go nowhere in this corona. Yeah, that's right. I know. A lot of us can't. We're really all stuck on this internet. This is the only sense of reality, really, unless going to the store or something like that or somewhere close. But we can't really hang out with each other these days. Sippin says, I've got into it with the girl all because I said a man opening the door as a gentleman, like people just weird. You hear me? You hear me? Sipping. I'm telling you, like you can't say nothing these days without people getting upset over it. It's like, dang. Hey, Purple, thank you for coming by. I appreciate that. Um, I met Auntie Purple from Rita. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been in her lives a couple times. Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't these days. Like, people gonna take stuff what they want to take and they gonna run with it. They gonna say what they say and feel how they feel. At the end of the day, that's on them. That's a personal problem. When people tell me like, "Oh, I feel like this and feel like that," and you say something, they take it out of context, and they tell, "Well, I feel like this about this situation." Well, honey, that's a personal issue. I'm sorry. I hope that you get that dealt with. You got to come at people like that because they always gonna have something to say about something. You can please some of the people some of the time, but you cannot please all the people all the time. And my teacher told me that a long time ago, years ago, and I had to think about that. And I was like, you know what? That's true. Some people that don't make sense to, but it's true if you think about it. It really is. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to be a people pleaser. I'm here to only person I'm on this earth to try to please is my Father in heaven, and that's all I care about at the end of the day. Anything else, it's really low. It's like null and void to me. I don't care, you know. And sometimes you gotta have that attitude. Let it roll off your back like water, like well, grease and water don't mix. So yeah, I like that. But yeah, so anyways, much, I'm glad that you came by and we had a chance to talk to you and all that. Um, at the end of the day, you always gonna have somebody you can talk to on here because we all ain't the same. We all aren't cruel. We all aren't judgmental, and we all don't jump on the bandwagon and ride it till the wheels fall off and overdo it, and jump on one person or something like that. I'm not saying that some of the people jumped on you like that. I'm just saying, like, it kind of, on some of the lives, it was kind of a ambush. I believe that on Goddess's life, they let you speak and get your words out and say what you wanted to say. Um, Even though like it was kind of uncomfortable or awkward maybe, but they did let you talk. But the other live, I mean, girl, they jumped on you like red beans on rice, and I said, damn. I just, if I could reach up there and pull you off of there, I would have did that. But girl, we can't do that. We can't reach to the phone. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, let me see. Purple says, Munch Bar, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. And you, sweetheart. Sippin says, my mom told me at 12 that I can't fight the world and everyone isn't going to like me, and that's okay. That's right. That is so true. Everybody is not going to like you, Munch Bar. You cannot have that mindset to where you want everyone to, I know you want everyone to like you, but if you have that mindset, you will be disappointed a lot in life. You will have a lot of disappointments, honey. So, some people aren't gonna like you, and that is, it's just what it is, what it is. They're not God, they're not your judge at the end of the day. So, um, that's right. Protect your peace at all costs. That's right, Purple. That is right. And I ignored that chat. And that's good, Munch Bar. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, let it fly, let it ride, and ignore the people who's trying to get a rise out of you, are trying to belittle you because, like I said, you know who you are and you know what you stand for and you know what your intentions was. So who cares? Who cares what they think? It doesn't matter. But y'all, thank y'all for coming by and listening to my little rant. And I mean, I would stay a little bit longer, but you know, I got things to do. I'm getting ready to go somewhere. So I'll probably be back. I know I'm gonna definitely be back on my birthday because I want to celebrate it. Because like I said, I really didn't celebrate it before, and I can't go out and celebrate it anywhere. Can't go hang out with nobody. So if I'm gonna be home, I might as well be home and talking to some people and celebrate my birthday and feel good about my birthday or whatever. So yeah, y'all, I hope that y'all are there. I posted it on my upcoming events and I posted the dates. So I hope that y'all come by, and it's going to be hosted at Lovely Love 50's channel. So yeah, I hope to see y'all there. And thank y'all so much. You too, Sippin. You have a great night and y'all be blessed. And like I said, always stay productive and, talk to God every day and do what you got to do, and know that you're loved by someone, even if someone didn't tell you today that they love you. I'm going to tell you that I love you. I am just too nice, which I thought I was. You are very nice. You're a sweet girl, Munch Munch. Don't forget that. Sippin says off subject, but have you seen those headband wigs? I haven't seen that kind of sorcery. No, I was playing, but I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't seen that headband wigs. That's interesting. Purple says Munch Bar, ignore and move on. That's right. That's right. So yeah, see Munch Bar, you got people who's rooting for you. We're behind you. So, you know, um, purple lupus effect. Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do today, and I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. I'll see y'all in some chats. I know I will, because I'll be floating around everywhere, not just in this beef sector, but I'll be in other chats too. So I'm gonna see y'all around. And Sippin says some of them are actually cute for the quick, cute come and go look. Oh, okay. Well, shoot, I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't really much wear wigs like that. But I mean, I like to every now and then throw on me, a little weave or something, a little weave or a little, I don't wear wigs though, but I mean, I'm just so scared that like if I had my hair in a beehive braided up and then I got this wig on and then somebody snatched my wig off, I'm like, oh no. Mm-mm. So yeah, I'd be scared of wigs, but I had to try some out though, because it is getting winter and I'm gonna need me a head cap. So I'm gonna need me some a cover for my head. So I'm gonna have to probably wear me some wigs or something like that. I don't know. And I don't like to be dealing with my hair every day, so it gets on my nerves. My arms get tired of being up there and dealing with it, putting it in a ponytail and putting it in a bun. I get tired of that. But anyway, so yeah, I might check those out. I'm gonna have to go look them up. Um, Let me see. Thanks for having this live, Simply a Sweetheart. Oh, no problem. Super chat, super chat. And y'all, if y'all don't have Decop for Life more, y'all grab her up because we will be over there at 8:30 tonight, and we just be talking and chilling and vibing. You know how we do. So yeah, y'all have a good one, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.